Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zolan Ironshield. Alright, well, while you're gone, I finished getting those sigils for Radagast the Brown, and we're going to return that to him right now, and then continue on. Drop off at the Forsaken Inn on the way back, go through Breland, go to the North Downs. That was our goal right now. I may have actually, we battled the sigil monsters, and I may actually have been defeated for the first time on our character, which is crazy, but the good news is you get one free jump up in the same spot. So you fall down, you can revive in the same spot once every 2 hours, or every hour it looks like. So, but if you die again, or get knocked out again in that same hour, you get sent to that Entimo that I showed you that last time. So, anyway, so that was eventful, and we had lots of battles, and it was rather difficult. But I got the sigils out of those Gaunt Lords and Gaunt Soldiers, or whatever. So, let's turn those in, shall we? Alright, hello, Radagast.
There is a Gaunt Lord here.
There is a Gaunt Lord here. These sigils bear the mark of Ivar, the Blood Hand. Oh no, not Ivar. He is a powerful lord of the Gaunt Men, and a dangerous and vile creature. It is he who is behind the corruption of the Red Swamp. Why would a creature such as Ivar travel so far from Agmar? Power, perhaps? But what drew him here? Or it drew him hither. I like that better.
I have a task
For you. I have a task for you. Ha, we're level 31, you guys. We'll hear his voice one more time.
I have a task for you.
I have a task for you. This land was the site of many battles in the past. Some say the swamp takes its name from the blood of fallen men that stains the earth red. But my knowledge of the swamp's history is limited. I do not know a man named Auric, a wise man of the Englade, though only by reputation. He's a stone speaker, a scholar who studies the stones and collects knowledge from their making. Auric knows much of the local lore. Travel to him and ask for his help. He currently dwells south of here, beyond Tarath Gorn, down in the Harleon. He may provide us with the knowledge we seek. Oh, guys, we may have to do this one before we move on. I didn't realize because this is part of the book. Got to do the books. Those are the important ones. They're the story ones, right? Alright, let's hop that way then. Hop on our little goat here, Remy. Oh man, he's way down there. Alright, well, we gotta do it, guys. What can we talk about on our trip there as we enjoy the beauty of the game? I'll kind of be in my character's head and you can watch while I talk. Alright, I know where I'm going. So, last episode you learned about Earthkin. That was pretty cool, right? You learned about the Earthkin. Let's see. Yes. Also, last episode we learned about my new playlists that we have coming out on the channel. I'm excited about those. We'll have some fun with those. Still gotta think about what I'm gonna do with them and how I'm gonna do them, but they will be lots of fun. Yes, because the main point of my entire channel, Voice of the Rings, is to enjoy Lord of the Rings and voiceovers, right? And have fun. Fun is a big part of this channel. No matter what we're doing, whether it be for pure enjoyment of voiceovers and you watching this beautiful game while I play, or for learning about the game playing, or for doing music, which is on our channel, or even talking about Lord of the Rings in my new channel with a LOTRO Life. All of those, not my new channel, my new playlist. Gosh, I keep saying that wrong. Channel Voice of the Rings, you guys. I'm at 4 playlists now. My main will always be a LOTRO Tale, the one we're on right now, doing this episode. It's going to be traveling stories, voiceovers. We're in the swamp now, guys. Look at all the flowers. It's pretty. Oh, there's a rock. We almost ran right into the rock. So I believe we're coming up to where the guy is. Yep, there he is. He's the bottom there. I really was ready to move on to the Forsaken Inn, but we cannot miss the book quest. No, we cannot. Look at this. Look at this beautiful little... Are we being chased by something? What do we have, like, infinite battle music on? Go away. There. at that, it's a swan. Hello, little swan. Right, we will leave the swan alone and continue on our quest. Sorry, I enjoy the little animals in the game that like just travel around. The love of nature and plants. That's why in that other playlist I'm going to do things about gardens and animals, because Tolkien loved that stuff too. So the whole Voice of the Rings channel is going about Tolkien. Different little fun things, but then based on focusing on the voiceovers, Lord of the Rings. Alright, here he is. Here's the Eric, the Stone Speaker. Hello, Eric. We're here to talk to you.
What can I do for you?
What can I... He's old. We gotta lower that. What can I do for you? I know much about these lands, yes. Do you know from whence my knowledge stems? No we don't. Can you tell us? The dead hold secrets. Great secrets. Terrible secrets. Secrets they clutch to their chests like fire on a winter's day. Memories keep their hearts warm, you see. No, perhaps you do not see. But you shall. Oh, yes, I believe you shall.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Could I speak with you a moment? I'm just taking it and lowering it and making it sound like an older man. You can learn many things from the dead, but there is one troublesome shade called Emelian that resists all attempts at communication. Perhaps you can succeed where I have not. Emelian is difficult. He is bound by pride and deems the living beneath contempt. If you can prove yourself to him, this might grant you enough status in his eyes that he will lend you aid. Beware when you speak to him. He will try to win your trust with pleasant words and send you off to your doom. You will find him at the ruins of Hera. Huh. It'd help if I had the lid off.
Would you do something for me?
Maybe we can skip doing these. Ah, yes, the greetings. The stones here speak to me and tell me of an ancient struggle that has played out here on the Lone Lands. On one side are cursed men of the same lot as the Emelian, doomed for their inaction. On the other side, there is a power, suppose you could call it, who makes its home in Garth Arangwen. From what I can discern, these cursed men have tried to set to the right what resulted from their inaction, yet have failed again and again. These shades is another word for ghost or spirit, everyone, are not wholly evil, as you may know, and my heart is moved by their lot. I would like to help them set matters right, to help free them from their curse. Perhaps you could help me with that. In recent days, fell spirits have stirred the waters of the swamps, taking the form of creatures called dark waters. Dark spirits. Versus the spirits that are cursed and maybe not totally evil. Taking the form of dark waters, they have appeared in the great numbers in Garth Argowen and driven out many of the shades, the good ones. If you were to enter Garth Argowen to defeat some of the dark waters and bring their swords to me, I would display them and bolster the flagging resolve of the cursed men. Fledgling resolve. We could help, I guess. Who's this guy? He's got bounties.
Stay a moment.
Stay a moment. No, we're not going to stay a moment because we have other things to do. Alright, anyway, back to where we were. Here he is. Emelian. Ooh, this will be a fun one. Thou hast well breath, and yet thou dost wish to speak with me. Thou art not like the men of Arik. He is a stone wise, knows the secrets of this land, but even he I despise for his warm flesh and bright-eyed stare. Wisdom will be thine if thou art proven worthy. Dost thou dare to face my warriors? If thou art the victor, then I shall help thee upon thy quest. Fail, and thou shalt not see the light of another day. Defeat my men, and I will aid thee. Alright, we're gonna switch instruments actually. Let's use that. We're gonna use the lute. Thou hast defeated my man. Thou art alive still to draw breath, and ragged and coarse it be. Rest thyself and hearken unto me. Terrible deeds I have done in the name of the kings of old. While evil corrupted this land, my men and I stood by and did nothing. I'm gonna get dizzy doing that voice too much. Ignored our change. Now the Red Maiden serves Agmar. Agmar, something we've sworn to prevent. Irarian Benadar cursed us to the life of half-dead. Such was our failure. Dost thou understand? I will help thee in order to break my curse, but thou must do more to secure my aid. We're gonna have to change the voice just a little, because that voice is making me lightheaded a little bit. I'm doing getting a little too into the ghostly voice. It's gonna turn me into a ghost. Alright. This land was corrupted by the war which raged here, blood by blood, spilled into the spirits of the lady until all became red, and the spirits became a swamp. The lady, whose name is not remembered because the Red Maid, a creature lost and corrupted, Ivar the Blood Hand, came not long ago and awakened her again, and claimed power over her. Now Ivar is a greater threat than ever he was. Thou must strike against him to restore the balance betwixt man and nature, until the Red Maid be redeemed or destroyed. My brethren and I are doomed to this wretched state. The west is where thou must travel to destroy the White Lord, Branthrall, and his soldiers. They serve the Blood Hand and must be destroyed. Alright. So, we gotta do these two things. They're gonna be over here. We are gonna do these quests. By the way, sneak peek, you guys. There's a quest later, the Red Maiden. There's an instance / dungeon, instance in Lord of the Rings Online, that you get to fight her. And I think I'm gonna make a playlist, sneak peek, that's dedicated to doing instances. And possibly, I don't know if it'll even mix a mix of instances and raids and other things, or if it'll just be instances and then I'll have other playlists dedicated to raids and stuff. I think it might be one whole playlist because there's not that many instances and raids in the whole place. So, yeah. We gotta kill this horrible bogboard. He's gonna... he's barfing on me. That's disgusting. Oh gosh, he diseased me. Good thing I know cures. Alright, let's keep moving here. So I gotta find Boglorg. Is that who I needed? No, he's deeper in. This is really a pretty gross and scary place, my friends. Hate to be that guy. Yes. Not such a nice place. You know, the Dundead. The dead keep it. It's kind of fun to do those crazy voices. I can't believe I got really lightheaded for doing that whole voice. Because I was doing that. She goes like giving myself hyperventilation a little bit there. I have to be a little careful, but it was fun voice to do. Haha. Hope it was good. If it was good, like the video and leave a comment. If you liked it, leave a comment. Be like, yeah, that was great voice. There he is, Arthurian soldier. The cursed men are mine. No one shall break them free from Ivar's will. Ugh. Gross. Stop barfing on me, please. They're not yours. We will free them. Masters, I have failed. Alright, so we freed the good spirits from that evil undead creature. Oh, interesting. Look at that. They're actually like battling things as they go out. There we go. So they're free. They're gonna disappear like they left. Alright, so didn't we have another quest in our inventory to do something else? Was that it? Oh, collect Darkwater swords. Oh, dude, so the Darkwater swords are actually for the instance. Alright, so stay tuned, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and move on, turn this in, continue. We'll probably continue the Forsaken in right now. But stay tuned, because I am gonna make another playlist that will focus on. I'll release a video to have a little description of what the playlist will be about, and then it will have that playlist on the channel too, and it'll be focusing on instances, raids, whether I do them solo or with other people. So stay tuned. That'll be kind of fun, I think. That's something that's really important, because the instances and raids, they take a long time, so the videos are going to be like, an instance can be anywhere from 20 to an hour, like a regular instance. So like the video is going to be about that instance, so it'll be a pretty long video. But there's like a total of like, there's like 40 or 50 instances in the game and raids put together, and then there's skirmishes, and then there's epic battles. So stay tuned. I'll do a video on introduction of what the channel, the playlist on the channel will be about. But it has a lot of storylines in the instance, because you fight bosses, and you fight things, and you hear story plots, and you fight with different fellowship members, so like, it'll be important. So, oh look, there's a new wraith. Let's see if I can do this voice again without dying. Thou art returned from thy battle, and the White Lord is no more. Then I shall speak of the past, and of what is to come. Ancient Arnor, we talked about this. Ancient Arnor stood long ago, then sundered, which was, 3 nations arose, Arthedain, Caradolon, and Rundar. But Arnor's light was dimmed, and the hearts of men are easily tempted to dark deeds. Oh, interesting. I talked about that the last episode, or 2 episodes ago, remember? The lore about that? I think it was 2 episodes ago. He's talking about that. Runa turned against us, the kingdom of Arthedain. There our Duardine brethren had been overthrown by an evil chieftain of the Hillmen in the service of Agmar. Warning had come much too late for the maiden for us. Okay. The Hillmen are another race of humans, like the Dunmans, but they're also very usually bad. They're good in some points. At some points in this, you'll work with them, but like they're not all good. So It's kind of like the Easternlings or like they have this tendency to be bad guys, but there's some of them that are good guys. So yeah, it's like they just like their group of people tend to be bad, but like there's groups of them within that are good. You can't ever lump a group of people together, guys. No matter who it is, never do that. Bad. Just judge individuals on individuals. That's what I say. So dwarf, always judge the individual by their actions, not by what people say about them. Not that you need to know exactly what they say. Little word of wisdom. Never, don't listen to people tell you feeded information that you never heard the person say. Whether it be a friend, whether it be anyone in the world. Just a little bit of wisdom there, my friends. Alright. It was corrupt in this land, drowning it in the flood of innocence. The lady drowned as well, choking on death and evil. Well, we did nothing to save her. Twice we failed our duty. 7 times cursed were we by the one of the elves called Iwarin Banardar, who in the lady became the Red Maid. She brought further ruin to her own home, to the land, and to the beasts. She was terrible. We dared not face her. When there was no one more living blood to spill, she slept until Ivar awakened her once more. That is my sad tale. Now go, return to thy master, and speak to him of this secret blast. Remember our fate, minstrel. Do not fail in thy duty. Alright, we're gonna go back to Radagast. Sweet. So does this guy have anything? So we're not going to worry about the sword one, because we might do that later. We'll save it in our inventory. So he has some quests to do inside here, but we're actually not going to do them. We're going to run back to Radagast, and... Or actually, you know what? We're not going to run back to Radagast. We're going to end the episode here, but I'm not going to do more quests with this guy. That was really cool. We got cool history. These are basic, like, you know... deeds we ever the same in the name we shatter our laws. Devour through death, return to us through the shadows which grows in this land. It's not he was. There is no memory there. There is the knowledge of what came before, but the bodies rise, must be laid to rest. I speak of our brethren, but not so. I truly speak of things called Gostoth, which wanders the depths of the ruins of West Hera. Seek those creatures and destroy it, lest it plague us still. So anyway, those are the kind of things for those 3 quests. They're things to just do inside this place. We're not going to worry about it. Thank you, my friends, for joining me. Zolan Ironshield, your host and guide on this trip. And I will see you in the next episode of Voice of the Rings. Until next we meet, my friends, have a wonderful journey in your Middle Earth. Goodbye. Till next time.